Welcome back to our channel. If you missed our last video, our plans to head up to Gosh to further investigate Teddy's cough was cancelled as we unexpectedly rushed Teddy into our local hospital due to constant sickness, high heart rate and the inevitable fever. This led to a long 52-hour stint in our local hospital, which was incredibly draining. Up this week, I tried to explain to Teddy why he can only have one chocolate from his advent calendar. And we finally make it up to Great Ormond Street Hospital for Teddy's big tests for reflux and his bone marrow aspiration to check if he's still cancer free. Welcome back to our channel, Life with the Bridges. For those who don't know us, this is me, Scott. This is my wife, Katie, and this is our son, Super Ted. We are the Bridge family, trying to get the most out of this rat race we all call life. In September 2021, we found our dreams had come true. We were expecting a new addition to the Bridge family. We spent the next 9 months like any normal parents would, preparing our life for the arrival of our new baby boy. On the 11th of May 2022 at 11:11 AM, we were blessed with the birth of our son. He was perfect. We instantly felt love like we'd never experienced before, and our family of 4 we've always dreamed of was finally complete. We had the most magical first 8 months with Teddy, experienced all that life had to offer. Then, on the 24th of February 2023, our whole world got turned upside down when we got told our 9-month-old son had been diagnosed with high-risk AML Leukaemia.
Do not take life for granted.
We spent the next 6 months, 184 days to be exact, at Great Ormond Street Hospital. He endured 2 rounds of chemotherapy, a full bone marrow transplant, in hope that this would save our son's life. It was important to us that we documented every part of his journey to raise awareness and give childhood cancer the exposure it deserves. After riding the hellish and unpredictable storm, Teddy made it to the end of his treatment and rang that bell. You are joining us now in our next chapter of this journey at home at Bridge HQ as we try to rebuild our life and continue to spread awareness about what it's like to have a child post-cancer and transplant in hope that this second chance at life we have been given is forever. So if you're interested in following our journey, don't forget to like our videos, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell as we document our life as the Bridge family.
Ted, it is the 1st of December. Look at you in your Christmassy pyjamas. I think there might be something underneath the tree for you.
What is it? Wow.
Wow, Ted, you got some Christmas books.
Wow.
What do you think?
Did you read it?
Oh, look, it's the new Christmassy version of Dear Zoo. Thank the Lord.
Whoa. I wrote to Santa to send me something special.
What you got, Ted? What's in there?
Want to get it?
Oh, wow, they're your little mini books. Good. Wow, what's this? Good boy. Wow, it's another book. Oh. Amazing. What have you got, Teddy? Is that your advent calendar? Do you know what advent calendars are? So there's 24 days from the 1st of December, and in each part is a little bit of chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, inside. You can only have one a day though. It is chocolate, darling, yes. Oh, this is so hard. He's seen that. But I kind of want to wait till Kate gets back. Should you read a book instead and we can do it when Mummy comes back? Can't make a boy wait. Are you going to open? Ready? Hope Mummy's not too annoyed with us. What's in there? Look, it's chocolate. Ah, what's this? Do you want to eat your chocolate and Daddy read you the book? Oh my God. More. No, you can't have more. Only one a day, darling. Okay, we pop this away for tomorrow. And
This was a very tricky but vital parenting lesson about to go down. Be weak and fail and have a spoilt child for life, or be strong but mean and teach your son a good festive life lesson.
oh goodness, this isn't going to go well. Oh. Teddy, we need to explain how Christmas works. One at a time. Let's read a book, hey? Little Lion loves waking up. Hopefully reading this book takes Teddy's mind off his new advent calendar. Because if we don't, he's going to have an absolute meltdown. It's a crocodile. Goes snap, snap, snap. All is going well. I think, hopefully Oh, that's a lion, yes. Hopefully by reading this book, and I managed to somehow hide the advent calendar behind me, we should make it through till tomorrow, and he without a meltdown. Page number 5. Best of all, the lions love cozy cuddles with his mama. Oh, I think he's forgotten. I need to get this advent calendar behind me. Out of sight. ASAP. Monkey! Right, this is my time. I'm going to try and hide it under the couch. Success. Right, we'll continue reading. As if we've got to go through that process another 23 times of having CHOCLATE and then having a meltdown and then having Operation Hide the Advent Calendar. I think we've built a devil. What a tough Christmas this is going to be, Teds. But well worth it. So a bit of an update since we left Pembury. We got home and Teddy slept like an absolute dream. All the way through the night. He put him down at 6 and then he woke up at 6:30 in the morning. What a little gem. And it just shows you 3 nights in hospital. He was up every couple of hours for milk and just seemed unsettled. 1 night back at home, back to his normal routine. He's also been super, super happy. Almost kind of gone back to normal Ted. Hasn't been coughing that much. Kind of normality has resumed. Obviously, we are still very, very apprehensive of what next week is going to bring with the impedance study now booked in. And his BMA for next Tuesday and Wednesday, which will give the results we need to, if there is any cancer growing in his marrow. Also, it is December the 1st. We are very aware that we are obviously producing these videos and we are behind time. They're not in real time and they haven't been almost since we started. And the reason for that is because we are filming every day in the hospital, trying to obviously raise as much awareness as possible. But as you can imagine, there is many, many jobs in hospital and the priorities was looking after Ted and keeping him okay. So we naturally had a backlog of footage. And so, yeah, some of us just wanted to clear some of that confusion up. I am doing my hardest to edit and get out 2 videos a week so we catch up to real time, because I'd want nothing more than to be able to release a Christmas video at Christmas time. But unfortunately, it just isn't going to happen. And I don't want to rush the videos. I want to put them out there as best as I can and to give you a real and raw footage of what it's like. So I could just pump out these videos which willy-nilly, half-hearted, and it wouldn't be what I'd actually want to do. So apologies for not being in real time. As I said, I am doing my best to get back up to all real time. And hopefully one day we will be there and we'll be able to just release 1 video a week in what our life continues to be like. So yeah, it is December here and we are absolutely freezing. The temperature has dropped right off. This morning when I got up, it was -3.5 degrees. Hence the woolly hat. My hands are freezing. So the rest of this week is going to be pretty chilled for us. We are just going to keep Teddy as well as possible. Unfortunately, we were meant to be going to see some Christmas lights, but with the temperature drop, we just want to wrap him up cozy at home, reduce all the risk of infection, meeting up with other people and family members and what have you, and just be content with being at home and not in a hospital environment. Our priority is to make sure he is well enough or as well as possible for the procedure on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. As we've said before, life isn't straightforward with a post-BMT child, and we knew it was going to be tough. I think going back to that hospital again really put things in perspective once again. So just a message out there to you guys and all you viewers and our amazing community behind us that's supporting us. Appreciate what you have. Be kind to one another. Give your family members a hug, because we never ever know what's around the corner. And so far, so good with Teddy. We're still all at home. Yes, there's bumps in the road, but we don't know what's coming. Don't take it for granted. Just appreciate what you've got. Look at your surroundings, because you've got yourself there and you should be proud of it. So for myself and Willow, that's us checking out. Teddy, open it. It's a Christmas present. Because you've done well with your eating this morning, haven't you?
Whoa, what's in here? You gonna pull this piece? Yeah, put it down then.
Wow. Book. Wow, you lucky boy. My daddy and me, and I love my mummy. bought by Mummy and Daddy.
I love my daddy because when I feel blue, he just seems to know exactly what to do.
Baby.
Especially because he likes to fail some recipes in the book. There was something going on here, guys.
Daddy shark dee dee. Grandma shark dee dee.
Papa.
Grandpa shark dee 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 dee.
We decided to get the cub out for some fresh air and a walk with the family, then headed home for some lovely food, starting with the camembert in the air fryer, which was fantastic. Flop it in, slide it in, get some of your finest chutneys, and voila! You have a feast for a beast. Then we had a rack of lamb, sweet potato, tender stem broccoli wrapped in Parma ham for a main. Phew, that is filthy.
Hello. Boo. Hello, my boy. Good morning. Penguin. What's your penguin? A duck, yeah. Quack. Penguin. It is 4:45 in the morning. It is Monday morning, and this week we have got what probably one of our testing weeks or testing couple of weeks coming up since being discharged. We are heading up to Gosh tomorrow morning to go and firstly have his impedance study to start testing for his reflux, which potentially we think is the cause of this ongoing cough. It's a 24-hour overnight stay up at Great Ormond Street Hospital. And then Wednesday, we have his bone marrow aspiration, which is when they aspirate from the bone marrow to check if our son Teddy is still cancer-free from leukemia and to see if there is any cancer growing in his bone marrow. As you can imagine, this is absolutely nerve-wracking for us because these results, as I've said in past videos, will dictate not only our life but what we do for Christmas, and these results will potentially take around about a week to come back.
Little did we know that this wasn't the case. Later we found out that these can take up to 4 to 6 weeks. Cheers for the heads up, Gosh.
So we have got like a gut-wrenching wait after Wednesday to see what our fate will be. Very nerve-wracking, but we have no choice but to just take it day by day as we always do and just pray and hope for the best, and that our little boy is still cancer-free and we can continue rebuilding our life and staying strong with Teddy's road to recovery. But start of a new week, gonna try and stay positive, and once again, as always, we continue to thank you guys for supporting us as our community, as it means the world, and all of your comments on our videos. We read them all, and they mean a lot. They really, really do. So, but for now, I'm about to go down to the gym and do my clients and start this week off. So roll on Tuesday and Wednesday. Clients done, and the weather is vile. How are we meant to stay positive when there's just such terrible weather in the UK? Ugh. Anyway, just heading home now, and then I have got the community nurse coming around at 9 o'clock to do his line dressing and his bloods, and then I'm going to take him to my mum's just so we can have just a change of scenery for him, get in some festive spirit, and just enjoy the day without a hospital, because as of tomorrow it's going to get tough. But until then, we worry about that tomorrow. What you got for breakfast today, Ted? You got peanut butter on toast? Donkey. Yes, it is a donkey. Well done, mate. Oh, you got a big week this week, haven't we, mate? You're going to be a big, strong boy. Love you, mate. We are all ready and organised and waiting for our community nurse to come and do his line dressing and his weekly bloods. He's had his morning toast with peanut butter on, so yeah, started the day off well. That's the little play date done with Nanny. It was only a couple of hours just to kind of give me a little bit of time to do some work. But it was this time last week that we had the problems. We stopped his 2 anti-sicknesses, and then from then
was when he started being sick, and then we got admitted into our local hospital for 48 hours because he spiked fevers and blah blah blah, which happened last week. If you didn't see that video, I'll put the link up here for you guys to go and watch that one. So we're obviously a little bit apprehensive about stopping these medications because we don't know whether it was stopping the anti-sickness was what caused it. We just don't know because nothing showed up in his cultures. So apprehension is high. So the start of the storm starts here. His anti-sickness stopped at 12 o'clock and it is 1 minute past 12. So we shall see, but he's just gone down for a nap now. Let's see what the next 48 hours brings in terms of the hospital admittance. And also then the following week, just waiting and waiting and waiting for these BMA test results, which are either going to flip our life upside down or it's going to be the most amazing Christmas present of all time.
Or, here's another option, they can make you wait, wait, and wait.
Both ends of the spectrum. What's it going to be? I would do anything, give up everything to have that all clear result. I really, really would. We don't want a lot from life anymore. We just want normality and just to be present with each other as a family. If we suddenly get the result of the fact that he's relapsed, it's not even worth thinking about. Positive mental attitude, big deep breaths, big smiles, and we shall hope for that clear result.
Nice. Throw it to Daddy. Whoa, good throw. This is what blows my mind, is that he can present like this so amazingly. This is why I find it hard to believe. I know obviously how high risk his diagnosis is and the chance of relapse is high, but if this bone marrow aspiration comes back and he has relapsed,
No.
you just wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it. It's just so hard to control your mind to keep it level-headed and just stay positive, but yeah, he's just doing so well. Hopefully he's presenting the way that he actually is and he's still cancer-free. Right, Teds, no mucking around please. This is our big finale, okay? Are you ready? Ready? Okay, fantastic. Get that finger ready. Come on, that's only 50%. I know you got more in the tank. Come on, give it to me, baby. Big Daddy. Bring the grandma in. Come on, the grandpa. Yeah. Ready, safe at last, Ted? It's the end. It's the end. It's the end. Ready, Ted? It's the end. Hey! Look at your spiky hair. You look like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Listen, my boy, you're going to be strong over the next couple of days, hey? All will be well, whatever the outcome. We've got you. We love you. We're proud of you. You're such an angel, aren't you? You get your head down. You've got a rough couple of days coming up. Go for a nap. Say love you. Today's the day. I'm up early to quickly get some clients done before we head up to Great Ormond Street Hospital to start this 48 hours of madness. It's fair to say the butterflies are firmly in my stomach and are bursting to get out. In my eyes, the sooner we get this done, the better. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time to try and start these further investigations to see why Teddy still has this ongoing cough, and funnily enough didn't cough at all for the last few days, so which is a good thing. All seems to be going ahead, so where his oxygen sats normally sit is relatively low, but at the end of the day the anaesthetic doctor will be the person who dictates whether tomorrow's bone marrow aspiration goes ahead. If it's too low, they can't operate, it's too risky. Wyatt got cancelled last time a few weeks back because he presented his oxygen sats were too low and he had too much mucus on his chest, so it was too much of a risk. So we pray that doesn't happen this time and it just goes all smooth sailing. As much as it fills me with dread finding out any results, we need the results because
inevitably, if he has got cancer in the bone marrow, we need to address it as soon as we can. Manifesting positivity. Oh, come on, Teddy. His client's done. It is now 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm heading back to go and pick up my boy and my wife, and let's get up to Great Ormond Street Hospital and go and find out our fate. Positive mental attitude, people. That is the way that we are going to get through this. And hopefully once this tube goes in successfully for his impedance study, we can go off into London and have a look at some of the Christmas lights and keep our mind active and try and make the best out of a bad situation. But for now, time to get his car packed up and head up to London. All of this stuff for one overnight stay. Mental. Are you ready, Teddy? Gonna be a big strong boy today. Mummy's got some milk for you in the car. Just waiting to go now. Love you, mate. Gonna be a tough 48 hours. We can do it. God, it is carnage leaving the house for Great Ormond Street Hospital, but we are all packed up. We're out to go. 5 to 8. We've got to be there for 11. 3 hours, 5 minutes. Traffic's gonna be carnage. Let's go. Just dropped Kate and Teddy off at the entrance because it took us 2 hours 50 minutes to get up here. Traffic was carnage, but I'm going to go and try and get this car sorted and parked, and then I'm going to join them there. His impedance study is in T-minus 11 minutes, so we're just on time. But yeah, just going to go and park this car and hopefully I'll be there in time. Oh, it's fresh out here in London. It's miserable as well. Just heading into Gosh now to go and join Kate and Ted to get this impedance study booked in and sorted. Fingers crossed everything goes all smoothly as planned. We're doing better than we were last week, because it was this time last week we ended up in Pembrey, so nerves are well and truly here and sky high. So how very festive. As festive as it is, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies beyond belief. We're here for a reason, so let's get that job done. Teddy's bravery and courage dealing with this life he'd been given never ceased to amaze me, simply just taking it in his stride. Now it was time to have the impedance study. Here is a simple diagram of what was about to happen. A small tube was going to be placed down the same nostril as Teddy's NG tube and fed down his esophagus into the top of his stomach. The tube has pH sensors up it and is attached to a pH recording device which has different buttons on it and represents different actions, which I'll explain a little bit to you later. Oh, he's desperate for milk, bless him. But the tube's about to go in. To reduce the chance of Teddy throwing up when the tube goes down, he has to be nil by mouth 2 hours prior. So the tube is going in any time now, and I've stepped out once again. As we all know, weak points and strong points, and it's not my strong point. I'm just gonna sit tight in our little waiting room and pray that it all goes well. They're actually putting the tube down the same nostril as his NG tube, which I find weird. But yeah, she's just explained the fact that the tube goes in, it goes down his throat into the top of his stomach, and then is attached to a box. And every time he eats, drinks, coughs, is sick, and a couple of other things, we have to press the button and then record on a food diary everything he's eating and drinking and at what time for the next 24 hours, just to kind of see what food and drinks and certain circumstances are reacting and potentially causing him to cough and have reflux. So that is the kind of concept behind it. I'm just so grateful that Kate is strong enough to be able, and confident enough to be able to be there with the other two nurses to put it in, because I just cannot stand watching him have to go through that. And even the apprehension beforehand, I know that it's about to happen and I know that something's going to hurt him and cause him discomfort. As a father, I just can't get my head round just knowing that's going to happen and not wanting to stop it. But it's all for the greater good. But hopefully in the next clip, you'll see them come through there with 2 tubes in 1 nostril. And it is the start of the road to recovery and finding out whether reflux is his problem.
You said, wow!
How have you done that? That was so quick.
Good boy. We need to go to X-rays, check it's in the right place.
Ted, that was so quick. You're amazing.
It's a lot thinner than his NG, which is good. We need to go to X-ray now.
Can you do thumbs up? Why are you so amazing? Ted, you're a superhero. Where are we going now? We're going to X-ray to see if the tube's in the right place.
Look at these two go. The strongest people I know, and so proud of them to call them my little team.
So Teddy's got his double tube attached on his back. We're just waiting for an X-ray to check the tube's in the right place. And then after that, we attach you to your little computer and then we can go and enjoy the day.
Yes.
Assuming that's where we plug the computer into.
Oh,
that was stressful.
He's hungry, he's tired and royally pissed off now. Bless him. X-ray done, back to gastro.
Yeah, Kate's new cool handbag.
yeah.
So the tube is in the right place. We have his little computer and he's having a nap now. So we're just going to take a stroll, try and find some food. And then that is us done pretty much, hopefully, for the day. And then we've got to come back 24 hours later, tomorrow morning, and have the tube taken out, hand back over the computer. And then we will be on to our next day, which is having his bone marrow aspiration, his clinic appointment and his research bloods. And hopefully at some point, all being well, we might be able to go home. But so far, so good. And hopefully we're going to go and see some Christmas lights tonight.
Back at our ye old faithful Greek, where we always used to come whenever we got some time out. Time for a gyros.
We are back in the same park that we used to walk around on a daily basis when we got a bit of fresh air. Russell Square Gardens. God, we sat on one of those benches and we finally knew that we were getting discharged the night before and had a beer in the park, and we are strolling around because we are kind of waiting to be able to check into our patient hotel. It's just weird to kind of come back here and walk around when we are now an outpatient, so still weird, still brings back memories, but they're good memories because they're in the past now and we're kind of pushing forward, so still kind of triggering though. So all is still well. Ted had a small nap whilst we were having lunch, and we've just met up with a couple of friends that were also up here with their little daughter, just in them, which is really nice. And now we're about to check into our patient accommodation for the night, which is supplied by Gosh, which is called Western House, which is really, really good of them just to put us up for the night. So I'm just going back to the car to grab some bags, and then we're going to get warm and then pop out and see some Christmas lights this evening if this rain holds off. So yeah, so far so good. Nearly done our first kind of 12 hours up here out of a potential 48 and more. So fingers crossed things still go to plan and we have a good night up here. Already carnage in here, but this is one of the flats at Western House. Got a nice kitchen facility. Thought we were potentially going to be on a double bed, but maybe not. Poor old Ted's has got a bit of a thin old mattress, but nothing that a couple of blankets can't handle. So yeah, we shall make it work.
Frog. Ribbit. Dog.
So this is the Teddy's little computer. So we have to press this button when he lays down, this button when he starts eating and ends eating, this button if he coughs, this button if he wheezes, and this button if he's sick. And it will record over the next 24 hours and give the doctors something to look at when correlating eating and drinking and sleeping and sicking and wheezing and coughing if it leads to reflux. Yeah. But this guy is doing superb. He's so happy, got loads of energy. And what's this, Ted? What's that? A pig. That is a cracking pig impression. Alright, mate. God, flipping hell. That's a super pig. So it turns out that doesn't pull into a double bed. So Katie and Ted to set up in here. And I'm going to make some sort of camp in here. That's our plan, isn't it? But I think we're still going to go out and look at some lights. Oh, cough, cough. That one's cough. That one. Woo! Cough 10 points. Yeah, we think we're going to go and have a look at some Christmas lights still and let him have his nap outside and then have a look at the lights and then come back and chill
and get us out of here, because he has literally just turned into like a little boy overnight. He's like a wrecking ball. He just wants to climb everything. He just wants to be picked up and chucked on the cushions. Yeah, which is amazing. We long for this day, but when he's attached to wires and G-tubes and all the rest of it, it can be a bit of a struggle. But all the time he is well and being a pain in our arse, then I'll take that 100%. Give me a little devil child over a child in bed in hospital any day of the week. Yeah, time to get this little one wrapped up in his pram and let's go and see some Christmassy lights. Finished? Right. Meal recorded. Christmas lights. Let's go. Getting your cozy bozy. Yeah, thumbs up.
Blanket in there.
Cozy. Cozy. You're such a cheeky boy. Off to find some Christmas lights in 3, 2, 1.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Kate's taking us for a tour around London to see all the lights. She just walked us 20 minutes in the wrong direction.
5.
20.
5.
Kate's tours. Never trust them.
Fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
After a long walk around all the Christmas lights that London had to offer, it was time to follow Ted's leads and get our head down. Well, at least try anyway.
What fun it is to ride.
Time to make up his daily meds. He was too scary, so they sent him back. So they sent me a monkey. Ooh. We're slowly getting ready here. Slowly packing down this flax. We've just spread ourselves everywhere, but we've also got to make up all the meds, make sure he's prepped for theatre, make sure he's washed, dressed, clean. He can't be fed from 7 o'clock, so we've got a child that needs milk but can't have it. He can only have water, which he doesn't like, so we've actually used his tube and pushed 180 more water in so he stays hydrated. So yeah, nerves and apprehension is high, but there's nothing that we haven't been through before, and we can do this. Kate is going to take him over. We've got 22 minutes to be over there, ready to prep for checking in on on Safari Ward, and I'm just going to clean down this flat, get everything packed back in the car so we can check out, and then go and join them up on the Ralph, good boy, go and join them in the ward. So, but today's the day. We have the test to find out our fate, and as much as I'm dreading it, we need it. Got 6.5 minutes. You're going to be a big, strong boy today. Super proud of you, mate. Love you. See you when I'm in Safari. Daddy's got to sort out this whole mess. Right. Let's get this morning started. The sun is shining. Today is going to be a good day. Get a shower done. Now it's time to sort out this flat. With the flat pretty much packed up now, it's time to get those bags into our car. Trip number 1. Trip number 2. And trip number 3. Oh, I forgot. I need to take you with me. Let's go. With the flat packed down and the bags back in the car, next stop it's time to get us a coffee because Kate didn't have a nice sleep because we were up through the night
Obviously had to get up at 2:30 to feed Teddy because that was when he was nil by mouth. Yeah, I had to obviously 6'1", had to sleep on a 2-person sofa. My body and spine literally feels like the shape of a U because my neck and my feet were higher than my ass. Small world problems. But now, coffee, and let's go and join Kate and Teddy in the hospital to get this day started. Just had a text message from Kate saying that his observations are all good. His weight's gone up from 8.6 to 9.32. The anaesthetic doctor has seen him and is all clear to go ahead today, which is incredible. It's happening today, guys. Today is the day. Buzzing, half emotional, but half just overwhelmingly proud that it's all going to go ahead today and we're going to get the answers we need. He is second on the list, so it should happen around mid-morning, and then after that, just need the research bloods to be taken to finalise the research trial that we're on, and just have a clinic appointment with our consultant to check over Teddy. So it's been a good start to the day, and let's hope that continues. Coffee's acquired. Now we had that long, apprehensive, horrible, gut-wrenching wait to be called to theatre. Go rah! Go be a big strong lion. But the time had come. Big deep breath. This was it. The walk to theatre. Many things harder than watching your child go under anaesthetic. To hold your child, look them in the eyes, and witness a stranger put medicine in them until they go limp in your arms is something that will never, ever get easier. But with Teddy safely down, the waiting game begins. He's awake.
Mommy and Daddy, you know.
The screams and groans from all the different children and the bleeps and machines is pure torture.
Alright, I'm gonna get you some.
Bless his heart, he is so hungry, so I'm rushing ahead to go and get his milk sorted because it is diluted at the minute and we need it full fat. So yeah, up to the ward I go to get his milk ready. But he's back, all went well. Now we've just got to wait for these results. But the hard bit hopefully is done. He's still so drowsy, bless him. Milk acquired. Hopefully I should be meeting them around about halfway back to Safari Ward to give this boy some milk. Had a nightmare with crossed paths on the way back to theatre. And so I've got his milk and Kate's back at Safari. So I've got to get the milk to him. Trust Safari to be on the 9th floor and with the world's slowest lift. Oh, I'm going to be blowing out my arse. My boy needs milk. Floor 4. Floor 5. Floor 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh my God. I feel like a dinosaur. I just ran up those 9 stairs. Oh my good lord.
So Gab's got in here.
Yes. Only one. I need a Gaviscon. Oh my good God. So Teddy is on emergency dose of hydrocortisone, which is a natural steroid that all our bodies produce. Because his body was run down from having the surgery, they give a double dose, which is known as an emergency dose. So he's usually on 2 mil, and they gave him 5 mil. And oh my God, I've never known him to be like he is. He is so aggy and aggressive and annoyed with everything. Like, he asks for milk, and as soon as you give him milk, he smacks it out your hand. And you all know from the footage we've showed you in all our different episodes, he's the most placid, happy child ever. And to see him like this is really, really weird, but he just must have such an imbalance of adrenaline and steroids going through his body, which is making him aggravated. Bless his heart, but we just had to ride it out. But it's slowly, minute by minute, settling. Like the first few minutes, he was just wanted milk. We gave him milk, and then that subsided, and then into huge amounts of crying and screaming and blah, 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 with no rest whatsoever. And then minute by minute, he'll kind of like do a 2-minute scream, and then like a 10, 20-second silence, and then scream again. And the more time that goes past there, the more silence we're getting. But he's kind of just got to the stage where he's happy to read a book without smacking it off our lap. And I'm just off to finally get us some food now we can eat in front of him, because he's not nil by mouth anymore. And the research team are coming to do the bloods, because they've tried to come 3 times and we've sent them away because Teddy's too upset. So they're coming to do them. And then just clinic appointment at 12, which is in an hour. And calmness has resumed. A normal, peaceful Ted back. With Teddy back to his usual self, entertaining the research nurse with his animal noises, it was another thing ticked off the list before he could finally head home. I feel like I need to take a video of this. Teddy Bridge, oxygen sats, 100. His heart rate's still high, which they're just checking, but 100. Wow. So come on, consultant, we've got a home to go to. No. Still waiting for our consultant. Even though I've just seen one of our consultants in the hallway and had a discussion with her, but they need to see him in person before we can go. And it's the only thing holding us here now. Home is touching distance. Come on. With the consultant meeting all done, it was finally time to go home. It was fair to say we couldn't wait to get out of there. We have been released. We're off home. Finally. Get me home, get that fire on, and get me some dinner in me. Gosh, it's been a pleasure for 48 hours, but we are off until our results come. Let's go home! We finally made it back to Bridge HQ, and Willow was absolutely bursting to see us. Or not, she couldn't give a flying That just about brings this video to a close. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, hit like on this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified when we put up a video. And remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised.